Alright, so it is I, Alex aka ReznovRulz, and I'm back. That's right. After my long absence, I've decided to come back on YouTube. And in a second I will explain why I was gone. So, alright, yeah, here's what happened. Alright, so a while back, like a week after a summer camp in Boy Scouts, I posted a video up here on this YouTube channel where I made the joke saying that I was gay, which, well, might not sound too bad at first glance, or it might sound like really bad at first glance, depending on who you are. Oh, and I'm not gay. No. And, alright, so, but here's the problem though. In addition to uploading it to YouTube, I linked it on Facebook and said that I was gay. And the reason why I was gay is because I went to Boy Scout summer camp. So being around only boys for a while caused me to be gay. 1 second. Alright, the reason for me shining the flashlight on the camera, that's to test and see if it's pointing at me. Notice how I level the flashlight with my eyes? That was so that the theory behind that was if I can see the specular reflection of the flashlight glow into the camera lens, then that means that my face is in frame, which is pretty clever, I must say, to give credit to myself. Alright, so back to what I was saying. Alright, so in addition to that, I put it on Facebook and I said that it was because I went to summer camp and spent a bunch of time with all boys, and that caused me to be gay, which is, you know, has kind of a similar structure to a joke because, well, it was a joke. Get it? Okay. Alright, yeah, that was actually, ad-lib. In fact, actually, none of this is scripted. In fact, I didn't even write down in a notepad what things I need to go over. Yeah, so it was posted on Facebook, and here's the problem though. I was actually a Facebook friend with one of my fellow Boy Scouts, so he snitched on me to the Boy Scout Masters as if it was not a joke. And then my parents ended up learning about it, and, well, my parents aren't homophobes, but they still didn't like it, really. Now, there were a few problems that I didn't realize the video had until later. One, which of course is that, well, my argument on why it's justified to make the video and make fun of gay people is that I'm perfectly okay with someone who's gay to create a stereotypical impression of someone who's straight, as I create a stereotypical impression of someone who's gay. That was my argument to justify why this was okay. But one argument that my dad made, one that I kind of agree with, is that gay people are constantly bullied because, well, some people are just fucking stupid. So they won't be able to kind of just take it as a joke the way that a straight person would if a gay person made a stereotypical impression of them, which I guess is kind of true. And the other error with it was, well, two errors were, first off, posting it to Facebook. I mean, that was just fucking stupid on my part. And the other one, the fact that I'm a Boy Scout. So, of course, Boy Scouts, there's these rules in Boy Scout, which one of them is that you can't be a Boy Scout if you're either gay or an atheist. Now, as for the atheist part, that's just a simple Christian bigotry. I mean, what else could it be? Now, as for the gay part, I actually can kind of understand that one, but it is likely just part of Christian bigotry as well. But I guess I could create a better argument other than God hates fags or some horseshit as to why gay people should not be allowed in Scouts, which is that it's where all boys are, and even the most open-minded, tolerant heterosexual is probably going to be bothered by having gay people, having someone in the troop who's gay and who sleeps in the same tent with them, who does all kinds of stuff that, okay, well, maybe not gay stuff, but in Boy Scouts you're kind of too close to each other for, okay, I'm really making this sound gay, alright, really too close to each other for anyone to operate comfortably with someone who is gay. However, I'm not sure if that is the best way to do. I think that there should instead be some form of a don't ask and don't tell policy, because I'm quite certain that a lot of gay people who want to be Boy Scouts don't want to do that because they want to fuck with a bunch of boys in the scout troop, because that's probably not, but more because they want to do all the camping and stuff. So that would be the reason for implementing the don't ask, don't tell policy. But oh yeah, here's what I was forgetting though. That was the reason for the pause. Still though, even if there were some form of don't ask, don't tell policy, I'd still be in breach of that. So yeah, that's fair. I mean, any consequences that could have resulted from this would have been okay and acceptable because I was asking for them, right? Well, I'm going to get back to the consequences later. Alright, so I didn't get kicked out of Boy Scouts. They realized it was a joke. Oh yeah, and they actually clicked on the link and watched the video. I mean, the Scoutmasters. No joke. And I remember when I saw the main scout leader. Wait, I heard my phone make a noise. So, wait, let me test with specular reflection again. Ah, it's actually better positioned than before. Good. Alright, so when I saw him again, when we went golfing instead of a normal meeting on Tuesday night, I actually was brave enough to approach him with the topic, and I think my exact words were, "You might have heard something about me. Yeah, that was a joke, by the way." Except I said it slower than that. I said more like, that was a joke. Not saying anything more than that. Because, I just don't want to, it's just a kind of you don't talk with grown-ups the same way you do with your friends, so I don't really want to just explain why I did it, or, okay, that was going nowhere. So, alright, after I said that, I said, yes, and I saw a video too, and I was like, oh. And then he said in a very serious and kind of stern voice, the subject matter was not becoming of you, the language was not becoming of you, and there's something else, or I forgot. Now, as for the subject matter and the language, bullshit, that's perfectly alright. I mean, I'm cursing right the fuck now. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that shit. Oh, and did you know that having sex, it means that, no. Okay, no, I'm not going to be quite so, clean. Hey, do any of you know what a blumpkin is? Yeah, it's where a woman sucks a man's cock while she's taking a shit. There we go. Yeah. So I just defied both of those things right now. Very quickly. Now, I didn't really apologize for it. I kind of just said, yeah, I guess. But, well, yeah, that was the end of that. No more mention of it whatsoever in the scout troop. And then no more mention of it from my parents for a while. But then, weeks later, I started writing a script for a video about explaining trolling. And in it I said something that was out of line as well as offensive to Christians, which is not good. I will admit I am somewhat prejudiced against Christians, which is, again, a bad thing, but if I could definitely explain why, but I'm already digressing far too much, too often. I'm going to want to chop this video down. And yes, there are a lot of nice people who are Christians, but it's kind of like a form of stereotyping, except in this stereotype is actually something that's kind of intrusive and threatening. Like, a stereotype for like a black person would be someone like with their pants sagging who's constantly like walking with swag and rapping, but that's not really quite so intrusive or threatening. Like, hey, what does he think he's doing, swagging around and sagging his pants and rapping? That just pushes my buttons. There's nothing about that. Alright, I'm going to keep this shit. Okay, so, back to what I was saying. So, my stereotype of a Christian is someone from Westboro Baptist Church who's always like, God hates fags and Jews, and who's all like, you're going to hell if you don't convert, all a bunch of bullshit, and just being really pushy and forceful upon non-Christians, and it's just annoying. Please shut the fuck up, guys. I mean, it's not cool, man. And if Christians try to improve on that kind of thing, I'll try and improve on my prejudice against Christians. In fact, I already have tried that, because I'm just so fucking graceful. So, okay, that was probably too long. But, so back to the topic. So, I was writing this into the video, and I shouldn't have it. But, I did. And then my dad walked into the room unannounced without knocking and decided to read over the script without my permission. And then he said, partially because of what happened with the gay joke and because of this, he decided, oh yeah, and my dad is Christian. And one of the semi-pushy Christians, he doesn't force me to believe in Christianity like, you are not welcome in this house if you don't repent. Accept Christ as your Savior. Not that kind, quite so pushy and douchebaggish, but enough that he forces me to go to church every Sunday when I spend a weekend with him. Alright, so, what was I? Okay, so, yeah, he says that I'm not allowed to upload any videos to YouTube unless either my mom or him or my stepmom watch it and approve of it. Now, how could, I mean, first off, if you're just trying to protect me, right? I mean, they just want to protect me. I mean, they're not trying to be detrimental to my YouTube or anything, right? Well, yeah, actually, but that is what Dad's proposal is in fact detrimental to my YouTube. I actually talked with him and tried to come up with compromises, but he's beyond compromise, and that's why I decided to make this video and start uploading more. In fact, I'll upload yet one more video today. You'll see what it is. It's going to be another vlog. Alright, so, how it is so. Alright, so, I actually asked him, and yes, he will in fact be way too strict about what I can and cannot do in videos. So I asked, like, is it okay to have, like, vulgar jokes and profanity and stuff? And he's like, no, because you don't say that in front of your Scoutmasters. And I went, well, they don't have to fucking watch it! God damn it. No, and actually I did not say that to him. I wish I was that brave enough, but no, I'm too much of a fucking coward, to stand up for myself against my dad. Well, not at least directly, but now I'm uploading videos in secret. So here's why that's detrimental. I cannot force myself to be clean and vulgar, but make clean and non-vulgar and sterile and all that horseshit, without making my videos a lot less funny and watchable if I were to include those things. I know I have made some videos that were kind of fall under those guidelines, but the thing is, I just wasn't in a state of mind where I felt like making dirty jokes and crap, such as a screw sniping video, my best one. So yeah, that's the reason. And he is in fact beyond compromise, and it's been months since I uploaded my last video called Feminism in a Nutshell, funny little G-Bod skit that I made like days before this started. So I think that's all. So yeah, oh yeah, actually there are a few things I want to go over. Okay, just fell over again, the camera. A second. Okay. It's good. Alright, so here's the thing. So this is going to be the future of my channel and stuff. So I started uploading most of my videos to my secondary channel, robotfucker69 with the username kitty707100. And I also got my friend Tom, who goes by the username Shut the Fuck Up People, to upload for me the Ask ReznovRulz series. So here's my plan on that. All future episodes of Ask ReznovRulz on my main channel, ReznovRulz. Yeah. And pretty much all videos for the most part. Now what I'm going to use robotfucker69 for, that one's going to be, one second, it's just something between my teeth. It's been bothering the hell out of me throughout this video. Okay, I couldn't find the source of that, what was bothering me, but whatever was bothering me, it was bothering me. And, one second. So yeah, you might have seen my mouth and lips twitching throughout the video because of whatever it is that's causing this annoyance. That's why. There's just something in my teeth that's annoying me. Alright, back to the video. God damn. Thanks. I'm actually streaming a video right now.
Oh, I just screwed it up then, didn't I?
Yeah, but I can easily edit that out.
Oh, man.
Alright, so back to what I was saying. All future episodes of Ask ReznovRulz on my main channel, ReznovRulz. Alright, 5% left battery life. I can wrap it up quickly enough. Alright. So, now what I'm going to use RobotFucker69 for. So I've uploaded a YTP video, and I'm to that channel so far, and I've uploaded, and I'm working on another, so I'm going to upload all YTP videos and other stuff that you would not be able to monetize as like a YouTube partner to that channel. So it'll be like my secondary non-partnered channel. Now all videos that I could potentially monetize and make money off of, because I plan on getting my ReznovRulz channel partnered by the time I'm 18. Yeah, all videos that can be potentially monetized will go on ReznovRulz. Now all videos that might not have a few minor copyright issues in which no one would actually fuss at you if you're not making money, those all go on RobotFucker69. So that's all. I'm going to stop this now. Thanks, and I will be making another video.